Wake Forest continues to be one of the most desirable suburbs of Raleigh in 2025, and for good reason. This charming town has managed to strike the perfect balance between preserving its small town feel while embracing smart, sustainable growth. With new developments, expanding green spaces, and a growing business sector, Wake Forest is shaping up to be a premier destination to live, work, and play. The town of Wake Forest has a clear vision to maintain its charm while fostering thoughtful, community-driven growth. The focus? Preserving open space, enhancing public transit, and creating a well-balanced mix of residential, commercial, and recreational spaces. This vibrant town offers a unique blend of big city energy and small town charm. With its charming downtown, strong sense of community, and easy access to urban amenities, Wake Forest provides a high quality of life. There are countless reasons why Wake Forest is such a desirable place to call home. When my family and I moved here from California 7 years ago, we constantly heard people praising Wake Forest as a fantastic place to live. Over the past decade, it has rapidly grown in popularity as one of Raleigh's thriving suburbs. Wake Forest is home to some of the best neighborhoods in the greater Raleigh area. And if you're looking for a new construction home or newer communities, there are plenty of excellent options to explore. Today, we'll be exploring 10 key things that you'll want to know before considering moving to Wake Forest. From its biggest perks to a few potential drawbacks you might not have considered, we'll help you decide if this charming town is the right fit for the lifestyle that you're looking to live. Let's go ahead and jump right on in, starting with safety. Wake Forest is considered a safe place to live with lower crime rates than the state average, ranking in the top 20 safest cities in North Carolina in 2024. Other top local towns and suburbs in the Raleigh Triangle area include Roseville, Fuquay-Varina, Holly Springs, Apex, and Cary. Next, we have location. Wake Forest is primarily in Wake County with a portion in Franklin County and is located approximately 30 minutes north of downtown Raleigh. The main roadways used for traveling are US 1 running south into Raleigh, Highway 98 running west towards Durham, and then I-540 to connect you to the other suburbs in the area. Wake Forest is located further out than many of Raleigh's most popular suburbs. Located on the north side of Raleigh, it takes around a good 35 to 40 minutes to get into downtown Raleigh and the Research Triangle Park, and even a bit longer during rush hour for much of Wake Forest. You end up traveling on Capitol Boulevard and Highway 401, which can tend to be frustrating roads to drive on due to the heavy traffic. However, Wake Forest is directly adjacent to Raleigh and has a seamless connection to North Raleigh, so it doesn't feel like it's too far out removed overall like some other suburbs of Raleigh. Fun fact, Wake Forest is the hometown of baseball player Josh Hamilton and the third largest suburb of Raleigh, with approximately 56,000 residents who call Wake Forest home as of 2025. Currently growing at a rate of just under 3% annually, while its population has increased by nearly 12% since the most recent census, with an average annual household income of approximately $132,350 and a poverty rate of just over 3%. As far as employment, you'll find everything from educational services, healthcare, professional, scientific, management, and administrative roles, along with retail trade and manufacturing sectors. And if you work in Raleigh or Durham, again, it's going to be right around a 30 to 40-ish minute commute. Charming downtown. One of the things that makes Wake Forest stand out is the beautiful historic downtown area with a historic district of homes nearby. There are so many beautiful mature trees in the town. We absolutely love strolling the downtown streets, and it's probably one of my favorite downtowns within the Raleigh Triangle area. Friday Night on White is a popular outdoor event held in downtown Wake Forest on the second Friday of each month from April till September. It features live music from local bands, food trucks, and family-friendly atmosphere. The event takes place on White Street, where the community gathers to enjoy the entertainment, food, and drinks from nearby vendors and breweries. Wake Forest is continuing to expand with the construction of more town hall homes and the highly anticipated indoor food hall that is currently under construction. There's unique boutiques like Sugar Magnolia Cafe and Emporium with everything from clothing, home decor, and unique gifts. And I can spend hours inside of the Cotton Company, which is a marketplace filled with local artisans and vendors offering handmade crafts, jewelry, clothing, and home decor. Wake Forest also has some great breweries like White Street Brewing, which is a popular spot with a laid-back setting that regularly hosts live music events. Then we have Norse Brewing, which has some great craft beers with a Scandinavian twist and also offers a full menu of Scandinavian-inspired dishes. A great cultural hub in Wake Forest is the Renaissance Center for the Arts, which often features live performances, including concerts, theaters, and other art-related events. And for outdoor lovers, you'll enjoy the beautiful parks here in Wake Forest. Joyner Park is a local favorite with 117 acres of open spaces with beautiful oak trees and miles of paved trails and a really cool playground and recreation center. Then there's the Forest Ridge Park, which is over 587 acres adjacent to Falls Lake, where you can enjoy mountain biking. There's also several multi-use trails, fishing, a wildlife garden, playground, and they even have nature programs. You'll also be close to enjoy a local favorite greenway, Neuse River Trail, featuring 30 miles of paved greenway to enjoy walking, running, biking, which is our family favorite, especially in the spring and summer months when the weather is absolutely amazing. This greenway follows all the way from Falls Lake Dam down to Clayton. Speaking of Falls Lake, this is one of the largest lakes in the area and is perfect if you want to go ride in a boat. Or if you love kayaking, there's Wake Forest Reservoir. Wake Forest has a thriving education system with award-winning K-12 schools with the Wake County Public School System, including prestigious universities and community colleges. Fun fact, nearly 60% of Wake Forest residents hold a bachelor's degree or higher, exceeding the U.S. average by over 22%. Not only are there public schools, but you'll also find many other options from charter schools to private schools. And for those families that are into sports, Heritage, Wake Forest, and Roseville High School all have robust athletic programs with many of their teams in regular competition for the top in the state. Wake Forest has some of the best neighborhoods in the Raleigh area, offering a nice variety of neighborhoods while still holding on to more reasonable housing price points. Wake Forest offers many wooded communities with homes that range on the older side to brand new construction homes. There are neighborhoods with smaller lots and fewer trees for those who want less maintenance, as well as higher end homes that offer an acre plus lot size. These neighborhoods typically come with some pretty impressive amenities and even multiple golf course communities. Wake Forest is still relatively affordable in comparison to Raleigh and its most popular suburbs, with an average home price over the past year of approximately $610,000 and a price per square feet around $218. Now, I will say you'll find that while the luxury neighborhoods are still quite expensive overall, they are still quite a bit more affordable than comparable high-end homes in Raleigh and the Cary areas. Depending on your food preference, some think Wake Forest lacks diversity in its restaurant offerings as a whole. Now, I will say Wake Forest could definitely use some more restaurants overall, but the ones that it does have don't tend to have the same diversity of food offerings as others in the area of the Triangle, especially in comparison to, say, Raleigh, Durham, or Cary. But again, not to pick on Wake Forest, you will find this across the board in many of the surrounding suburbs. But I do feel like in the last 7 years since we relocated here from California, the food scene has definitely improved, and more restaurants and award-winning chefs are sharing their cuisine locally, which is a definite plus. Some of our favorite places to eat are Amalia's authentic Italian restaurant for some fresh-made pasta, Brazzino, or crepe Suzette flambe. For seafood, Shucker's Oyster Bar and Grill has fresh oysters and my favorite, crab legs. Or for a more laid-back atmosphere, you can't go wrong with Over the Falls, which has everything from burgers, pizza, beer, salads, sandwiches, and they even occasionally host live music. One thing to consider about Wake Forest and many other surrounding suburbs of Raleigh is that it gets pretty quiet after 9 or 10 p.m. with minimal nightlife entertainment options, which, again, it's quite common around many of the suburbs here, as there's little to do after your typical restaurant hours. Wake Forest does have a few bars and breweries that I previously mentioned that will stay open, some up to midnight, but they're not going to have the same happening, vibrant scene that you might be coming from. Now, we relocated here from California and we were pretty surprised at just how quiet it got around the suburbs after dinner hours. Overall, I'd say Wake Forest is more geared towards families as a whole, which is the lifestyle that we were looking to live. And for those in Wake Forest looking to stay out later, but maybe you don't want to go all the way downtown, there are some options in nearby North Raleigh as well as North Hills Raleigh, which is only about a 25-minute drive away. Another common complaint you'll hear from many locals is that Wake Forest needs more commercial developments. For its population, Wake Forest could certainly use more restaurants. Overall, many local restaurants can get pretty crowded, but again, this is a common running thread across the suburbs as population grows. But it still lacks some commercial developments that you would expect from a suburb of its size of just under 60,000 residents. Thankfully, North Hills Raleigh isn't too far away, and many head there for additional dining, entertainment, and shopping options. Wake Forest does have some great essential stores like Wegmans, Publix, Target, Kohl's, Lowe's, Home Depot, and more. However, it still needs the variety to the next phase by adding things like additional gyms, sports stores, maybe a larger movie theater, clothing stores, and additional entertainment options. Wake Forest has been continually adding smaller pockets of developments pretty rapidly, but it could still benefit from adding more soon as the population continues to grow. Wake Forest is excited about a few new developments that are coming. One is the long-awaited Costco to be built behind Lowe's. And Wake Forest began building a $150 million multi-use project in December 2024 near a football stadium. It may not look like much right now, but soon it will be transformed into a space filled with people, apartments, and businesses. There are quite a bit of new and upcoming soon developments here in Wake Forest. If you want to learn more about those, make sure to watch this video where I talk more about these new and exciting developments, including a train station. When it comes to weather, one of the things that attracts so many people from across the country and even the world is our weather. Wake Forest enjoys 4 seasons. The spring and fall are absolutely beautiful. They remind me most of California weather. While the winters are mild with a slight chance of snow, where temps can range from around 50s to 60s and get as low as the 30s. While summers are hot and humid with temps ranging from 80s to 90s. I'm definitely thankful for air conditioning, but it only lasts a few months. We also do get a lot of rain, on average around 47 inches. But the sun comes up as quick as it's gone. And there's a running joke here, you can experience all 4 seasons in the same week or even the same day. With its strong sense of community, stunning natural beauty, good schools, a growing economy, it's easy to see why so many people consider calling Wake Forest home. If you're considering a move, this could be the perfect place for you. If you found this information helpful, please click the like button below so others like you can find the information as well. And if you're considering relocating to Wake Forest or anywhere within Raleigh or the surrounding areas and looking to purchase a home, we would love to help. All you have to do is reach out to us. My number's right here on the screen. Whether you want to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, we would love to chat. Till next time, we'll see y'all later.